Hello all, my name is Leland Thacker and I'm a senior at Athens High School. I was born here in Southeast Ohio and obviously I attend school here, but the other half of the time I'm on the West Coast with my mom. She lives in Oregon and so I've been to Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, you name it. Something about me you might not be able to tell at first is I am autistic. I was diagnosed when I was 11, and while Portland and the West Coast as a whole is important to my identity, living autistic is of far greater importance to who I am and how I function because it affects not just the way I deliver speeches, but the way I complete work and think altogether. So there's a long list of both setbacks and strengths that come with being autistic, but my examples will only cover my experiences. Maybe yours are completely different. One of the biggest setbacks for me is academic burnout, which is when an autistic individual like myself has been nonstop cranking out schoolwork and it becomes too much to handle. Sometimes I just begin submitting assignments at the last minute. Other times, however, I've had to shamefully email my composition instructor asking for an extension on Thanksgiving afternoon. And another cause for burnout comes in the form of masking, which is when people like me have to suppress their autistic traits in favor of neurotypical or non-autistic ones. It can be subconsciously learned and practiced in every interaction, but that does not mean it won't get exhausting over time. Autism isn't all bad, however. I wish that I could explain why, but for some reason, autistics have an extreme sense of justice. This shines true for me and has led me to be extremely politically aware and up to date, with the possibility of a political science major increasingly interesting me. While people with ADHD are often characterized as jacks of all trades but masters of none, autistics are the complete opposite. Yes, autism brings all sorts of troubles into one's daily life. That said, without it, we may have never seen the fierce advocacy of Greta Thunberg, the restless mind of Albert Einstein, or the brilliant works of Mozart. These special interests breed determination and create the most influential thinkers of our time, and they're part of what makes my diagnosis special in my eyes. So, by definition, autism is a disorder. It's not something that can be cured like a disease, but I don't believe it's something that should be anyway. I won't give a whole spiel about how the world should conform to people like me and not vice versa, but I will say that a rapidly developing world absolutely needs us. What we don't have in work ethic or social skills, we make up for it and more with our out-of-the-box ways of thinking and our integrity. My name is Leland, I'm autistic, and since I was very young, I've been largely incapable of lying and taking advantage of others. I have both a moral compass that never sways in the face of injustice and a creative brain that allows me to be 16 and speaking to you all now. That is who I am, and that is what my diagnosis means to me. Thank you for listening, and have a happy Halloween.